Hey everybody, it's Bill. Just wanted to make a video real quick. This is the dungeon. This is usually where we prepare and inventory and pack the things we're bringing into Ukraine. Unfortunately, the house is madness right now. We've got the kids at home for summer break, but I wanted to record this video as I'm sure you've seen what's going on in the Pokrovsk direction. If you haven't, there has been a massive amount. I'm seeing reports of about 110,000 Russian troops that have been able to accumulate in the area. It's gone unnoticed by Ukrainian command in that area. They've broken through the lines and everything is just a mess. If you're looking to me for good news, I'm afraid I don't have any. This isn't Hollywood. There's no plot armor. We have no magic bullets. But that being said, this caught us by surprise, but no, we weren't unprepared. I sat down and I wrote a list of things that we've been doing since we've been operational in this area for the last 9 months. And honestly, I think we're set up pretty well for this exact situation. This goes all the way back to Katie's EKG machine that is up and running in Kramatorsk. That was sent to Dr. Yulia in the 100th Mechanized. Pair this with that 5.5 kVA diesel generator that Ken sent in to keep Dr. Yulia's machines running when the power inevitably goes out during all this. We've got our 2 drone haulers. We got Raven and Lesia. These were sent to 2 different teams in the 25th Airborne. Raven to Yaroslav and his drone team, and Lesia to 610 and his drone team. We asked both teams if they needed any parts on our last run in. They both responded in the negative. Of course, you know all the preparation work that went into those. So those, we have faith that those are going to be able to do what they need to do. Of course, you remember we got Dr. Yulia out of that Volkswagen Chiron and into Cobra, the Nissan Pathfinder 4-wheel drive. This is a 3.5 liter diesel beast on knobby tires, the interior of which can be set up to hold 7 passengers in full gear, or those seats can be folded flat to lay down injured personnel and run them in and out. That is exactly why we chose that for our rescue SUV. Again, we've received 0 reports of any sort of mechanical failure on that one, so she is up and running. One you might not have known, there was a new unit sent in. It was 15 men. They needed some supplies. We were able to get them 15 IFACs. This came directly from Colonel Monty and the traveling colonels. We raised about $900 to send those in. That organization and Colonel Monty took it upon themselves to pack with extra burn dressings. That team's received those. They report back that they are very impressed with the quality. So we're happy to have those. And of course, our most recent delivery, we had that motorcycle. It's a year 2000 Yamaha XJ600. This is a touring adventure bike. It has been modified, not modified. Its original wheels and tires have been changed out for steel wheels and knobby tires. That was sent directly to the line from our drop-off point in Kharkiv. So that's operational in the area. And last but not least, we have that ambulance that we just sent Gary in the 1st International. We received word that that's pointed in the direction of all this as well. So this is everybody. Everybody we know is going in. And of course, yeah, we're worried too. But we did the right thing. We worked through the easy times to make the hard times like this a bit easier. Every weld that we put on those frames, every nut and bolt we tightened, every mount that we replaced, every fluid that was changed, it was all for this exact scenario. And now we just have to have faith that the stuff that we sent in is going to be able to allow our guys to do what they need to do. That doesn't mean we're helpless in all this. We have our next fundraisers open already. We have a pledge of $4,000 to $5,000 coming from Arctic Raven on the Kyiv Independent Discord server. This is going to be used to buy another Mitsubishi L200 4-wheel drive, and this will go to Jinx in the 1st International Medical Battalion. We have our fundraiser open for our ambulance. This is going to replace the bucket that was lost in the drone strike. We are approximately half funded on this one. We need to find 2,500 British pounds to try to grab this ambulance that we're looking at right now. Full disclosure, this ambulance needs its brakes looked at and it needs its rear suspension looked at. This is where the machine shop in the UK comes in. Jack has been coordinating with them. So Jack is standing by to drive the ambulance in. The machine shop is standing by to do the repairs we need. We just need to get it purchased and brought to them. And again, when this passes, we are going to continue to work through any breaks we can get to make sure that should something like this happen again in the future, our guys are prepared. So that's all I really wanted to record. As we're watching this, we have the tendency to feel a bit helpless. We're not. We're still working. We're still moving forward. We're still getting our guys what they need. This won't stop us. All right. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for being out there.